Folks, good to be back with you. Pete and Chip here at the Ox with our continuing conversations around things that matter most for people, leaders at work and at home and in our communities. And today's topic is around one that may seem, and I think Chip you would agree, may seem for some to be a little obscure, but I would suggest, and I think you would agree, so foundational to how we function as people. And that is around the worth, the value of each person, the worth of the individual. When I think of Genesis 1, I think about how God viewed humankind when he created them. And like he said when he created nature, animals, the world around us, he said it was good. But when he came to humankind, he said it was very good. And it changed. And when God looks at you and me, he's overwhelmed with the beauty of his creation. People like you and me. Psalm 139 says that you and I, people, are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Wow. And so it's amazing to think about that God loved us so much that he sent Jesus to die for us. And when I think about that, when I think about how much God loves other people, it changes how I approach them. It changes how I value them. It changes my willingness to engage with them and really learn and listen and hear what they're saying and hear what's important to them. And so when I'm having a conversation with them, when I'm actually dealing with them as a leader, right, the whole paradigm shifts when I view them through that lens and when I think about how much God loves them. And I know for myself, I just had to spend some good time with God on that piece and saying, God, would you inform my thinking? Would you change my heart? Would you really help me learn and understand how to really value other people?
I think the piece that you just touched on there is a significant one. I think that we give ourselves way too much latitude. We provide way too many excuses on reasons why I may not have an attitude of value and worth for an individual. And when I think of the scriptures, I see that there's no room for that. Every person is worthy of my best. And I need to step into that. Romans 12:2 is a pretty significant passage for me. It says, do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And I have had to bring that to God, as it sounds like you have as well. But Father, I'm not viewing this person the way I should, and I need to change my heart. So folks, our invitation to you is this. Where is there an individual, or you may have the image of their face in your mind right now, where you know, I need to treat this person differently. I need to bring the gospel truth in terms of how God would view them. I need to bring that to bear. But that's not, your humanness is getting in the way. Who is that person? And we're going to invite you to bring that before God, to pray and ask God to change your heart. It will change your leadership. It will change your leadership in your home, in your business, in your community, if you start to view people the way our Father views you and me. Thanks.